Aldin Ayo is set to bring his winning ways to the pros as we await his debut with Converge. Now let's hear more from FiberXers head coach Aldin Ayo and former NBA player Quincy Miller, who's joining us here tonight on The Game. Gentlemen, good evening.
Evening, guys.
Good evening.
All right, I'm going to start off first with Coach Aldin because Coach Aldin, sa totoo lang, haven't talked to you in a while. I really miss you a lot. It's been a while since we actually had a conversation. Unang-una, congratulations. It has been quite the journey for you. Could you explain to us kung anong proseso for you in terms of going through this decision, making this decision to join the PBA, to join Converge?
Thank you, Paolo. It was unexpected. Hindi ko alam na aabot ako sa ganito na makukuha ko yung ganitong opportunity. But very grateful for this and well, hopefully maging maganda yung may pakita.
Coach Aldin, last time we saw you in the 5-on-5 basketball scene, you coached the UST Growling Tigers in the UAAP. Tapos lumipat ka ng bahagya sa 3x3. Ngayon, you're in the professional league. How are the adjustments so far coaching a professional team?
Malaki. Isigurado namin na precise lahat. Of course, we don't want to waste the time and energies of the players. So, as much as possible, lahat ng pinapagawa namin, eksaktong-eksakto and given limited time to prepare. So, we just have to maximize the time that we have. And since I'm new here and new in this league, and some of the players also bago. So ang ginagawa namin, minamaximize namin yung mga oras and yung mga araw na nagpa-practice kami.
Well, let's take a look at some of one of the players here that is really, I'm sure, taking to heart what you're doing. Okay, Quincy, just a little background here, because Coach Aldin is known for his very manic style of basketball, to the point that we always call it mayhem basketball when we have Coach Aldin Ayo coach team in the court. So, first of all, how is it? How is working with Coach Aldin and, of course, the rest of Converge?
Like I said before a couple other times, I think Coach Allen is like a genius to me. He's very intelligent, very easygoing as far as he's always calm. And then my teammates, they just very receptive to the information, everything they give us. So it's been a good process, and it's been fun being with these guys.
Well, you're talking about your teammates and how welcoming they are. Can you mention to us one of the players who you have been closer to here in the Converge team?
Who did you vibe with the most?
Honestly, I don't want to say any specific because I really vibe with everybody.
No favoritism.
I don't have a favorite, but you know, my guy David definitely been showing me the ropes. Maverick, Aljun, Alan, Justin, everybody. Honestly, they've been really good. Mike Abu's been a great guy for me too as well. It's just been great with all my teammates, honestly.
Yeah, you know, those are great guys for sure. And of course, Coach Aldin, syempre, you brought in a team, or you have a team right now with a bit of familiarity. You coached a lot of them back in the collegiate days. And when they were in college and when you were handling them, the goal was always championship. Pero this time around, Coach, especially since it's your first stint dito sa PBA, ano mga personal goals mo in this upcoming conference? And of course, how do you plan to develop yung team na to as the games start going on?
Well, we have to temper first the expectation. Wag lang bababa sa quarters, which is yun ang naabot ng team namin. But the objective really is to develop these players. We have young and talented players. So, gusto lang namin na mag-improve. And let's see kung ano yung magiging resulta.
Right. Quincy, you're joining a team that is relatively new in the PBA. They just played their first conference in the PBA just a few months ago. But now, you're joining the FiberXers. What can the team or the fans expect of you in your first game tomorrow against Terra Firma?
They can just expect an exciting team that's going to run and just play with our system. And you're going to be coached by a great coach. That's what you guys can expect.
I like Coach Aldin. Do you like the fact that Quincy has called you a genius, that he loves playing for you? Because honestly, those are the buzzwords that stand out for me here. Kamusta naman si Quincy handling him and of course working with him throughout this process?
Well, we guided him, especially dun sa first week niya because he has to adjust with the environment, adjust with the time zone, and adjust with the team. And with the system that we're running. But based on his skill sets, he is really going to fit with the team. And yung ibang mga bagay pa, he'll be there. He'll be one of our leaders. And well, lahat ng kung anong meron sa kanya, alam namin na makakatulong sa team.
Perfect. Quincy, of course, this is not your first rodeo in international basketball. You've been going around the world playing in different places. Of course, I'm sure you had an idea of what Philippine basketball would be like, possibly hearing about it, possibly seeing it. Right now that you've experienced a bit of it, how would you describe the way Filipinos play basketball and how do you fit in with the type of basketball you've experienced here so far?
I like the style of play, and I think it's very physical. And I think it's very up and down, and it's very similar to the NBA just as far as the time periods go, you know, with the 12-minute quarters. Mm-hmm. So, and the way we play is very similar to the NBA as well. So I think it's very accommodating for my skill set.
Right, Pao, na-mention mo kanina kay Coach Aldin, yung sanay tayo makita sa kanya back in his college days. Ako, one final question, Coach Aldin, yung mayhem mo ba back in your college days, dadali mo ba yan ngayon sa PBA? Papatakbuhin mo ba yung mga professional players mo sa Converge?
Well, yung nakita nyo na sistema namin when we were in college, it has evolved a lot. Hindi naman lang talaga depensa, actually yung offense also. And the objective is to become unpredictable. Make sure na may ginagawa kami na bago. Tapos, of course, syempre, dapat yung bago na yun, dapat beneficial sa amin. Mm-hmm. So, yun. In terms of kung papatakbuhin, I think it's part of basketball. I mean, everybody has to run. And magdepende na kung ano yung mga priorities. You'll find a way to win. Whether you want to play half court or you want to play the full court, it will really depend on who the opponent is and yung situation, yung kung anong meron dito sa liga na makakapag-compete na maayos.
If you don't run, you're playing the wrong sport. I'm sure Quincy will agree with that based on his experience with Coach Aldin. Gentlemen, again, thank you very much for being here. Coach Aldin, congratulations for the job with Converge. And Quincy, welcome to the Philippines. We can't wait to see you in the PBA. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, man.